I have a topic, and it's just about friendship, honestly. So, to me, hold on, y'all. I might eat a little bit first because these are hot, as y'all can see. I wonder if y'all can even see it, but it's steaming, steaming. I think I might have put too much tea. My niece Toriana, she always used to eat her noodles with cheese, so I caught myself trying it. But I guess I put too much cheese because this just reminded me of some spicy macaroni. But it is good. Maybe because it's real cheese. But when it comes to me and friendships, I am a firm believer of one of those people who say you don't have to talk to your friends every day. Now, I do have a friend I communicate with every day, but we don't talk all day, every day, chop it up on the phone, go sleep on the phone. We don't do none of that. And a lot of the rest of my friends, we check in with each other. I have some, we check in like once a month, once every couple of months. And she's honestly like my little sister. I've known her whole entire life. And we just chat whenever we chat. And honestly, never no love lost. We always just are here. And I have a few friends we talk to like a couple of times a day. And when I say talk, I don't mean talk on the phone. I don't like to talk on the phone. Honestly, if you're not my person, why are we on the phone? Because why are we on the phone? But to me, a lot of people have a different definition of friendship. I do low-key agree with the birds of a feather flock together thing, but they're not even necessarily. What I believe is when you meet your friends for the first time, there is something in common about you two that you all were able to bond on. Now, I have a lot of friends, and none of us really, well, actually, none of my friends share my interests. That is true. Like, I don't think I bonded with any of my friends over my interests. I think me, when I find friends, I look more so of their character. Some people find friends of interest. To me, those are more so of associates because I associate myself with you because you do this or because you do that. These actually are good. I didn't think they was gonna be spicy, but I low-key taste it now. And it's popping. I just literally took it off the stove. But like I was saying, that's more so of an associate because you don't have to do everything your friend does. But to me, if they're there when you're going through something, and I rarely go through things, but if I can't confide in you or I don't trust that you have my best interest at heart or that you won't go back and spread what I told you, then there's actually no reason for us being friends because I don't go back and tell your business. Now, sometimes when I'm drunk, the very first thing that comes to my head is what I say. But then 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not talking about you anyway. But I'm not liable about what happens because I just speak what's on my mind. A lot of people say I don't have a filter and I just say whatever. But truthfully, if you all knew how extensive my filter was, you'll be so grateful by how kind I am. Also, I feel friends have different, I'm sweating, that's how you know it's hot. These are hot. But friends have different meanings. Like you have some friends, I don't believe that you just have one person see the sun coming out. That's how I know what I was saying was true. I don't believe you just have one person that you just tell everything to, or that you just go to this one person and everything is everything with them. It's not really like that in real life, because then you're putting all your trust into one person or all your eggs in one basket. But truly, the only basket that should have everything is within yourself. So that's when you come into problems with, oh, why they didn't love me, why they didn't do this, why they didn't do that. But truthfully, you're supposed to be that confidant for yourself. And then you have other people around you that, like me. Okay, prime example. If I'm going through something, I just figure it out, truthfully. Because am I really going through something, or is something just needs to be placed? Does a puzzle piece need to be put down? And if it comes up in conversation, it's not that I'm hiding anything or I'm ashamed of anything, because I'll talk about it. See the sun getting brighter. I'll talk about it. But until I feel like it's necessary to say, I'm not going to say it. And I feel that a lot of people just tend to overshare. And there's actually nothing wrong with that. If you're an oversharer, you're an oversharer. But then you're putting so much energy out into the universe. So many people now have access to your energy to manipulate it to their will. You say something to somebody, and you've just been putting your intent on this one thing, this one thing, this one thing while you're thinking about it. And you'll say it to someone else. Now they might be thinking about it differently. So now you have created something to where it's like, what they say might come true. What you say might come true. If you know, you know. I just recently got unshadow banned on YouTube though. So I'm not going to get into it for real, because I literally just got my channel back like 4 days ago. But so that's the same thing with friends. Me and my bestie Pooh Jazz, we have two completely different types. And we were doing the little pass the phone challenge. And she was like, why you just can't never say who I date is fine? And I was like, you dating them, they be fine to you. They ugly to me. But then again, I'm not dating them. They don't have to be attracted to me. A lot of people, and then we started talking about it. She was like, yeah. And then some kind of miraculous way, our types ended up meshing. Like we found a common ground. If y'all seen that, excuse me. We found a common ground of what we both would think is attractive. And it was very weird, because for the longest, we had two completely different types. But there's also nothing wrong with that, because, you know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Because who I might think is fine, y'all might think is ugly, which I know is a lie, because I only date fine people because I'm fine. And I know, hold on, let me eat my noodles because y'all might finna get on me. Okay. I know they be saying that you're not supposed to date for beauty. Blah, blah, blah. Looks fade. Truthfully, mine won't fade. So, it's like, my person will have to be beautiful too. To me. Once again, y'all might think they ugly, but y'all not dating them. So, it don't matter. But to me, you have to be attractive. But that's just the plus. Because truthfully, what I look for, I don't know how this went from friends to this, but I'll tie it back in after I get done with my spiel. I'll figure it out. But I look at your teeth, your diction, your teeth, your mouth, your breath, your tongue, your lips, your voice, everything about the mouth to me. Because what are you saying? And a lot of people, I have some friends, excuse me, I have some friends that look at other aspects. How? That's beyond me. I don't even want to go over there, truth be told, because that's them. Now, my friends, I don't know how I always end up the single friend, but you know what they say, they don't never put the coach in the game. But I honestly feel that I just won't settle. But they just be so happy, and I'd be like, I could be mid-happy. But why would I ever be mid-happy when I'm happy by myself? That's why I'm single, guys. I don't know how that turned out, but I'm single, ready to mingle. Back to the topic, anyway, which was about friendship. I just recently had a movie night. We didn't even watch movies, y'all. We ended up going out. And it honestly was so interesting. I always love when my friends mesh to see like the differences, the similarities, because each one of them have like a part of me that I go to with them. So like prime example, I go to my friend Mom and I could just vent and I don't have to worry about nothing. Like I can just talk. And I love that. I can also just talk to Jasmine, but it's different. Not just said Jazz government, but that's how you know I was telling the truth. I can't talk to Jasmine, but it's different because Monty probably knew me longer. So when you talk to like newer friends, and so when I say newer, I mean decades differences. Like I know Monty for over 20 years, so she literally knew me as long as I knew her. And me and Jazz been cool for over a year, whatever. But it's the same thing. It's literally an open book policy. When I look for friends, I look for people that I don't have to mitigate myself. I don't have to change myself. I don't have to worry about, oh, are they going to view me like this, that? Like I can just be authentically me. But the difference with Jazz and Monty is Jazz might see me and, you know, I exude the growth that I have now. But like how they say everybody have relapses, I don't necessarily think I have relapses, but it is times where I'm like, yo, this brrr. And Jazz be like, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. And I'd be like, it's not getting to me. But if you would have known me doom, you would know like it's really not getting to me. I'm just bothered that somebody's trying me, not that it's getting to me. And it's kind of hard to explain old character traits to people that you no longer have. So now that I just talked about it on the tube, that's the difference. I have been wondering that myself lately. Maybe that's why I had to do this video. Because I was like, I could talk to Jazz about anything. And I could talk to Monty about anything. But I talk to them about separate things. And the same things, but separate things. Like some stuff I wouldn't go to Monty about that I'll go to Jazz about. And so I was trying to figure out why is that. But y'all heard it here first. Different strokes for different folks. My noodles about gone, y'all. That's actually sad. Because they were good. What else about friendship? I actually don't believe and you can be friends with somebody and have relations with them. Because then y'all not friends. Now, if you can remain friends, one of y'all not. That's the truth. Take with that what you will. One of y'all not, or one of y'all eventually will not. And that's why when I say platonic, my friends are my friends. And you know, so Jazz always ends up with gay friends or whatever. Jazz not my type. And it's just so funny because people, I don't know what has happened recently, but I think like 3 people don't say, do y'all date? And I truly don't see it. We don't act like we date. But that's also okay because that's just you viewing on the outside or people project on how they view a friendship. Now, me and Jazz, we got nicknames for all the people we talk about or we talk to. That's what I meant about who we talk to. And we just have like a very open relationship where she can say whatever, she won't be judged because I know I'm going to say whatever and I won't be judged because y'all, your girl in her dating life, I'll give y'all a rundown one day. Actually, my next video that I'll post tomorrow now that I don't sign myself up for this, I'm going to talk about what relationships should be because I don't know how friendships turned into relationships, but friendships are a form of a relationship. So I guess I'll just run down all different types of relationships and stuff. Y'all come back tomorrow. I'll have a list wrote. Yeah, I have a list wrote. And I'll just read off the list and come off the dome. Like, oh, let me touch this topic. Let me touch that topic. But my friends, they're honestly so supportive. And so I guess that's where the birds of a feather flock together on my aspect comes from, because we all support each other no matter what, truthfully. Like, my friends, they know I'm there for them through thick or thin. I'm a ride or die, baby. But I ain't dying, so we just riding. You heard me? But that means every single one of my friends are ride for me. And honestly, that's true. I say one thing, what, T? What? Like, on God, y'all don't even know. That's always what I hear. What, T? Because then they own it. You need this, you need that, you need anything, let me know. No, I'm good, y'all. Thank y'all for just being here, you know? Because honestly, just thank you for being here. Your presence is more than enough because I got it handled before I even came to you. Because a lot of people let their friends make their decisions for them, but you can't let someone else decide for you what you should do or not do in situations, because they might do something completely different than you. When you're telling somebody something, you're not giving them every single piece of knowledge that you have pertaining to that topic. So it will clearly be objective. You know, not gonna be what you're looking for. That's why a lot of times when somebody tell you something and you'll say something, they'll be like, but all those buts are because it's another notes of information that you weren't privy to. Is this you didn't know? Is that you didn't know? Is this you didn't know? It's also that you didn't know. And who wants to spend time sitting right here running everything down? That's why you have to do your growth and be comfortable within yourself to trust your instincts. Now, I will say this. Your instincts are normally just your higher self who has already experienced what you're going through, telling you, hey, that's not right. You know that's not right. And you know when your gut is not right because another part of you have already experienced that, and either they went left or they went right. Don't let that go over y'all head. That's true with friendships too. You know, everything has an expiration date, which is honestly true. But how long? You can't overextend friendships either, because then those just turn into resentments. And that's not helpful for anyone. When things stop being mutually beneficial for the both of you both need to just leave it alone. Because you never want to get into a space where someone you was once close with, you now have ill will with them. That's why a lot of people tell me I know how to walk away quickly, or I don't care. That's what a lot of people tell me now. Now, truth is, I genuinely don't care, but not for the reasons people think I do. Okay? I don't care because I know whether this is that or this is not that, my greatest will be done, whether I recognize it or not. So I don't sweat the small stuff. Now, when they say I don't care, if God tells me to move, I'm moving. Okay? I'm not second, triple guessing it. I'm just moving. So if something don't sit right with me, oh, that's a wrap and I'm out. I don't need to figure out why it don't sit right, because now I'm going into that energy. Like how when I said earlier, I was like, that's beyond me and I don't need to try to figure it out, because facts, that's not me. It's not my business. I don't worry about it. They not paying me. I ain't paying them. Excuse me. My noodles are done. And I always drink my drink after I'm finished eating. You know, your parents told you that for a reason when you was growing up. And this tea is so good, I'm going to have to make some more because it's about gone. I wonder if y'all can hear me swallowing. That junk was strong. Like I heard my gulp. It was like gulp. But yeah, friends. If your friends talk about you, don't be friends with them. Because something don't happen and it's no longer a growing situation. And most times people have to learn how to be alone before they can learn how to be a friend. And that's what I'm going to leave y'all to ponder on. Sometimes people have to learn how to be alone before they learn how to be a friend. And I want to thank my ancestors. Hey, Icy. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to thank my ancestors. I want to thank Source for allowing this video to happen. I want to thank my spirit team, you know, everybody involved, because I told them, I said, whenever I can drop on YouTube, I'm dropping every day until I can't no more. So I kind of been dropping every day, and I will just continue this. Thank you, Ra, for coming back out. And I just will continue this because I feel that it's also imperative that we get a positive message out here that's honest, you know, and I don't lie. 135 things about it. 1359 divine. Yeah, 135 things about it. I don't lie because I don't have time for that. Who gonna beat my ass? Nobody. So there's no reason for me to lie. Am I scared? No. That's why I got. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll see y'all tomorrow on our discussion of, I forgot that, relationships. So this one is friendships. Tomorrow will be relationships. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I think I kind of like this eating mukbang thing because then my videos won't be too long. And I'll just be able to eat and chat and eat.